This is the FactorDAO token, the native currency of Factor, which is publicly tradable today on the Arbitrum-based DEX Camelot. Now, this token is more than just a native cryptocurrency that you can buy and sell. It's also the key to DAO rights on Factor. By staking Factor tokens, users get the right to participate in Factor governance processes while also directly benefiting from the ecosystem growth. Staking Factor tokens in the governance contract mints VE Factor, and each VE Factor token represents a single vote within the Factor ecosystem. So, how can we stake Factor tokens? To get started, we will first need to acquire Factor tokens. So, let's head over to app.factor.fi/governance and click Stake. From here, we can click the Get Factor button to be redirected to Camelot, where we can trade any Arbitrum-based assets for the Factor token. For this video, let's swap USDC for Factor. Let's approve the transaction in our wallet and the swap will be complete. We now have Factor tokens to stake and we can head back to the governance page to proceed. All we need to do now is connect our wallet to this page, and now we can stake our Factor tokens here. Now there are several staking periods, and the longer we stake our tokens, the more voting escrow factor we can get with a maximum lockup period of 2 years. Once we're ready, let's click Stake, confirm the transaction, and just like that, we've successfully staked our Factor tokens. We can now see how much Factor we staked here and the corresponding VE Factor equivalent, as well as the expiration date of our lockup. So, how can we use voting escrow factor? We can use these tokens to vote on how ecosystem incentives are distributed amongst vaults in Factor Discover. This week alone, over $18,000 in incentives are available to be distributed to Factor Vault strategies. To incentivize more VE Factor holders to vote for a specific vault, these vaults may offer bribes to voting escrow factor holders. Bribes are essentially rewards given to VE Factor holders as an incentive in exchange for their votes. It's essentially a win-win. Vaults get VE Factor votes and receive ecosystem incentives, which make the vault more attractive to depositors, and VE Factor holders get bribes as rewards for their voting power. VE Factor holders are also entitled to 50% of the entire Factor protocol revenue as USDC every month. And this makes staking Factor tokens a lot better than simply holding it for profits. To get started with Factor and governance in the ecosystem, visit app.factor.fi today.